first one we saw Gracie, the lady who ventured into Bachelor in Science and Telecommunication. That is a male-dominated career. Again, you ventured into a field that is so male-dominated, karate. What was the coincidence between the two? Like, how did you realize that you have a talent in karate?
I'll not say it's a talent.
Yeah.
It's a skill that you develop and you start loving it.
Yeah.
So I started karate when I was in first year. When I joined karate, the female team had ceased to exist.
Yeah.
So there was no one in the female team.
Yeah.
I approached the coach and he said I can train. So I started training with the boys of the men. And with time, other ladies joined.
That was when? Second year?
I joined in first year,
Yeah.
last semester. So by second year, third year, other ladies joined. By that year, I was now the ladies captain because I was the most senior. And
Wow.
then for the year, I now got to vie for sports representative in the
Yeah.
student council, and I was selected.
So you had to do campaigns.
Yeah, but for Strathmore, it's not so vigorous like
Yeah. Other campuses.
other campuses. Yeah. And so that was my love for karate. I used to train like at least 3 days in a week. The coach will walk with you through each training.
3 days in a week.
Yeah, at least
Yeah.
3 days in a week. So I could do 5 if Monday to Friday if there's a game coming up on Saturday.
Yeah.
And if there's no game, it's beginning of the semester, I'll do at least 3 days in a week.
Didn't you find it a little bit hard to balance your career and the sports, karate?
When I was in first year, I had a lot of free time, so
Yeah.
it was very simple. But in third year and in fourth year, I started getting many projects. I have my life, I have Revolution and everything. So it got hard, but I loved it. And then my teammates were like another family. So I'm coming out of this stress, I'm going to meet these fun people,
Yeah.
and you're going to sweat it out. When you're in karate, you stop thinking.
Yeah.
If you start thinking about what I did in class, what is not working, the person you're fighting, maybe during training,
Yeah.
will hit you and you didn't see it coming. So your mind has to be there.
So who do you look up to in the karate field?
My coach,
Your coach?
he's done karate, I think, since I was in primary school. No, since I was a small, or maybe even since before I was born.
Yeah.
And he's gotten to travel to Japan to train with the pioneers
Yeah.
and the people who know karate really well.
Yeah.
And with that training, that's why he trains you to be the best.
Actually, karate is a sport that is not that appreciated in Kenya.
True.
So do you find difficulties? What difficulties do you find in karate?
Okay,
Because unlike we have sports like athletics and we have rugby. Those are sports that are well known in 254. Like most guys participate in them. They have a fan base. But when we look on the other side, karate, it's like it doesn't exist in Kenya.
Yeah, true. I would say many people focus on basketball, rugby, and that was also the case in my university.
Yes.
So that's why when I decided to vie for the sports representative
Yeah.
position
Yeah.
to let our voices be heard.
Yeah.
And I can say by the time I left, we were a very strong team, the strongest we have ever been. So I think it's all in the mind of Kenyan people.
Yeah.
They do not really invest in karate,
Yeah.
or other sports look cool than karate.
So you actually done well in karate. You've kicked people's asses and you've won some medals that you brought it to us, to our show. So this is the trophy that Gracie won. Like, It was an East African game.
No, that
Yeah.
was a game
Yeah.
in Coast.
Yeah.
It was between Kenya Forest women, some police women in Kenya Forest. They train, they have a team. So all the teams came together in Mombasa
Yeah.
and we had a competition.
But you've actually competed in East African games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got one medal,
Yeah.
the biggest of them all.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
viewers, you can have the audience. You can have a look at this.
It's written the East Africa University Games.
Yeah.
So we went to Uganda
Yeah.
to represent our university in the East Africa Games, and we won silver.
Yeah, but I actually saw a clip of yours whereby you were knocked. You actually came out the top, but you were knocked by someone. But
Yeah.
you came out and you knocked her.
Of course, in every game,
Yeah.
there are some games you're not your best.
Yeah.
You're knocked.
Yeah.
So sometime I was knocked and I passed out, almost passed out, and I started bleeding.
Yeah.
So sometimes you're good, sometimes you're not good. And once you encounter the people who like knock you off, because when I started as a yellow belt, I was competing with brown belt.
Yeah. I think we have someone from the audience with a question.
Hi, my name is Linda, and I wanted to ask about the karate part. The whole of the karate sport, how it was for her joining the karate sport, what motivated her into joining the karate sport, and the challenges they face during the sport when they go to the field.
What motivated me to join the karate was I think I like doing things that are done by less people. So when I got to karate and I didn't have anything to do on my evenings when I was in first year, I just decided why not pick up karate, and that's how it began. It began as a joke, and then I started taking it seriously after I saw other people were looking up to me by still joining. And your other question was what challenges I have encountered, and I would say when I was starting off as a yellow belt or as a green belt, as I tried going up before I even learned the skill well, I used to fight with people who are in brown belt or black belt. So like most times it would be so discouraging for me. Yeah, those were the challenges, but I still kept on moving.
So do you have anyone else from the audience? Yeah. Hi, what's your name?
Okay, my name is Emmanuel Tom, and my question to Grace is, she said she's a karateka, a natural hair blogger, and she also has to attend to her basic activities. So how does she achieve all those activities at the maybe limited time? How does she cooperate her time to achieve every activity maybe?
There's a place I read that you should have three things. One, to keep you creative. One, to keep you fit. And the last one, to make you money. So I work to make money. To be creative, I do Provolution, and to be fit, I do karate. So for me, it's easy because I love Provolution and I love karate, and I also try to learn my work and be good at it. Yeah.
In this 21st century, you've achieved a lot at your age. So, and I know a lot of youths look up to you. So what's that word for encouragement you can give them?
I'll just say one thing. Be proactive. In Kiswahili, kuwa kimbelembele. If you sit back and not go for things, not go for what you want, you just watch people as they do it. So whether it's in class, be the one to ask questions. Be noticed, be recognized. That's it.
Thank you for making time for us.
Thank you for having me.
To check out her work, you can follow her on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Provolution Kenya. I think we had a pretty good show. I am Silas Gitonga. You like that? Click the button below to subscribe, and good things will happen to you forever. Young and bold.